The TGP series is back. 22 rounds, 18 drivers, and one sexy new commentator. Canadian Grand Prix gets underway. Phil Bargel in pole.
Jesus, that was.
Oh no, it's Phil's got the start. It appears Phil might have got the start. That's a huge getaway from him.
Whoa!
Already about 3 or 4 times ahead. The camera has not changed. We're looking at the back of the start-finish line for some reason. But it's Phil Bargel who leads his race. Mike Noon's second. That must have been a jump start from Phil. And if so...
Andy's lagging all over the place.
Oh. Mike's gone off.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to barge by him. Oh, Andy!
Oh, right. Andy's flipped his Mercedes! It's literally flipped. Andy,
he's just took me out. He's just took me out.
Flipped his car. And his fellow Scott, Paul McGee, is not amused. He's down in 15. Andy's car was flipped. And that has been a disastrous start for the Mercedes driver.
Nah, that's
maybe
ridiculous.
Andy get back. So Phil Bargel has got a drive through. He did jump the start, and Mike Noon will lead this race. Human's also got a drive through. He's further down the field. Wow, Phil Bargel. Jake and Mike find a second place. Jake now takes second. No, he doesn't. Mike's still second. My camera angle was confusing me there. Phil Bargel will surely stay out and serve this drive through as late as possible. He does not want to rejoin right in the middle of this pack. Why am I spectating Phil? Let's get back for Jake and Mike as they're fighting for second and third. There's also a Ferrari there. Phil stays out. He's going to... Oh, Jake makes a mistake. Mike Noon will have a better run. There's a Ferrari behind too. That's Wingsman. Softy's into fifth as Mike looks for a move on Jake. Round the outside. Can he do it? Mike Noon with the inside from the next corner, and he takes second place from Jake. Slight contact. Wingsman in fourth. Softy fifth. What a start to this race. And Phil Bargel, jumping start. Wow. Some would say a bit of corner as Mike Noon loses the back end and loses second place. Jake's into third. Wingsman into fourth. Softy dive bombs Mike Noon. Softy dive bombs Mike and has to cut the corner to avoid him. Mike has the inside for the next line, and I think Softy has made the move. He has. Mike Noon's dropping down the field. And now he's got a Mercedes behind him, and it must be Jack because Andy has flipped it.
Andy's lag is ridiculous, man.
Paul blaming Andy by the back. Phil Bargel then. He needs the pole.
Andy,
no, the mysterious Mercedes driver. And Phil Bargel is not pulling away as much as he would have liked. Jake is only about a second and a half behind. Phil Bargel will stay out this lap as well. He will come in at the end of the third lap to serve his drive through. He will want to stay out of trouble because there's many battles going on behind. Phil Bargel's in now though. Phil's in, and Jake Pearson leads this race now in the manner.
Jake Pearson.
Wingsman is now second, and Softcop's in third. Jack Pearson around Mike Noon. Mike's overtaking Jack, and you probably won't see it because there's a Pearson gaming ban this week on Sayers Sports. But what a move that was from Mike Noon. Phil Bargel then. Rejoins in 11th, and Softy hits the wall. And he's got damage. He's had to cut the whole corner. He might have damage, he should have damage. He just clipped the inside of the wall. Had to cut the entire corner, didn't gain any time from it. So the stewards will not look into that, but does he have damage? And now Mike is all over the Rebel driver. Phil's rejoined 11th spot, who makes a stunning move on Jack.
Oh, Jake's hit the wall.
Jake's hit the wall, and Wingsman leads this one now. No one wants to win this race. It's the Spanish GP all over again. Now does Jake have damage? Wingsman stays out, does Jake pit? Oh, Jake's hit Wingsman! And Jake spun it, and now he tries to down the pit lane, a very late call. And Softy suddenly finds himself in second place of this race. Wingsman now, Spain could have won, should have won. Got an instant with Cuban. Monaco should have won, could have won. Fortunately for him, didn't pit under the safety car, virtual safety car. Softcop will fancy his chances here because Wingsman has no luck this season. Wingsman appears he's struggling. Johnny Herbert here, Wingsman. You confident in your chances going into this race?
Shut up.
It's alright, mate. Softy looks around the outside. Wingsman defends the inside. He'll go deep. Softy will cut on the inside. And Softy overtakes Wingsman for the race lead. And that is the sort of move that makes it into a Sayers Sports season montage. Softy leads it now.
Camera angle didn't show it.
No!
Don't shout there, fuck's sake.
Wingsman retakes first place. What a move! And that is the sort of move that makes it into a Say Sports season montage. Phil Bardwell further down the field as teammate Softy fighting Wingsman. Right on the outside, these two, the ex-champion, the champion before him, the two men tipped to be the fastest drivers in this series. Reigning champion versus the title favourite. Wingsman versus Softy as Wingsman goes a bit of lawn mowing. And now Mike New will look to capitalise. The Lotus driver all over the Ferrari. Mike New, will he got the inside? No, think better of it again. Jack Pearson's in fourth, having a very quiet race, but he's staying there. Bullet is up to seventh. Owen Quimble in 8th place. Mighty Green Lemon. Shift on again. The mysterious McLaren driver is in 9th position, hunting down that Force India. Looking for the move as Owen makes a mistake. Oh, now Sean's hit a lag. I don't know what Sean hit. Oh, the mysterious McLaren driver appeared to hit nothing and went off too. And now, I'm sure he'll be complaining about lag. But Owen Quimble, Phil Bardwell will gain 2 places because of it. Shame to see him down in 10th, but again, shut the jump to start. Still got the better of him. An easy mistake to make, as Sean definitely has damage. The mysterious McLaren driver definitely has damage as he returns. He returns to the pit lane. And Joe's beatometer will be giving us all tinnitus by the end of this race. Joe's choking in the background. What on? You decide. Oh, apparently it's on some sort of pie. Wingsman hunting down. Oh, we got 3 cars further down the field. Bart Dude, Roy, and who is that? Oh, as Bart dies to defend, Roy takes the position. The Haas driver, will they make contact? You bet they will. Bart Dude, taps the wall of champions, and Bullet goes through into 6th, and now will he get the jump on Roy, who will have better traction, but he's too far back. Roy into 5th, Bullet into 6th, Aiden drops back to 7th position.
Time to take my jacket off, I'm in the pits, fucking hell, it's like 100 degrees. What's it?
I go back to MPD2 all the time, it's so annoying.
Jesus.
You just sat there and it's roasting, it's like, please get me in the pits. And he's like, oh, my jacket off.
Bloody hell, man. It's like a Vindaloo curry.
It's going to be between Stockyacht, Mike Noon under pressure. Mike Noon's in the wall, and Jack Pearson will take 3rd place. Mike Noon down to 4th. The Renault driver hits the wall. He's got a puncher, and Jack Pearson, I said watch out for him, now into 3rd place. Jack Pearson, of course, sporting a Say Sports ban, along with the mysterious McLaren driver, after recent incidents involving a game called FIFA 17. We won't get into that. We'll concentrate on the race because Bullet is in 5th place, and he's hunting down the Haas of Roy. We saw a couple of laps ago, Aiden was involved with these two. Aiden's now pitted to take his coat off, and Bullet is hunting down Roy. Roy has won 2 races this season, same as current race leader, the Stockyacht. Of course, Stockyacht and Phil Bardwell and Sean Collins and the mysterious McLaren driver all racing. We'll be doing, I don't know how to work this. Don't even put this bit in, Joe. Cut this out completely. Phil Bardwell on Owen, the battle for 6th. Phil Bardwell makes the move around the outside, just for the chicane. He's on the wet tyres, is he? Phil Bardwell appears to be on a different set of tyres. It looked like the wet to me. He's on the inters. He is on the intermediates. They're purple on my screen. But Phil Bardwell takes 6th, having served a drive-through. And hang on a second, we're hearing that he's served a 2nd drive-through too, for speeding in the pit lane on his 1st drive-through. Wow. 4 cars fighting for 11th. Jesus. There's a Haas, there's a McLaren, there's a Mercedes got the corner, and they've gone off. The Renault leads from a mysterious McLaren driver. Then there's a Haas of Paul there, and Andy further back as the mysterious McLaren driver looks to gain a position on my noon. This is so going to end in tears. This is so going to end in tears. Mike Noon has to cut the whole chicane. Not quite sure what was going on there, but the Renault driver has lost 3 places in the matter of corners. And it all started with Andy as the McLaren driver goes off. And now Paul takes 11th. Suddenly, Paul has a chance of points now. How far is he back from 10th?
Guess who I'm catching? Owen Trundles.
That's how you do
Andy
it.
looks from here with the mysterious McLaren driver. The mysterious McLaren driver defends.
Monty's gonna come
Andy
back.
has nowhere to go. Andy flipped it earlier on in this race. Mike Noon, dive bomb central. It's the mysterious McLaren driver. There was contact. I said there'd be contact. It happened 30 seconds later as Mike Noon is out of this race. He's lost the tyre. Mike Noon's lost the tyre. Will we see a safety car at this late stage of the race? Unbelievable drama.
Oh, the biggest
2
one
Force
of the
Indy
run.
drivers, the best of friends. Aiden takes the position on his teammate with their side by side. Owen's not going to let it go. He'll fight back into the next one. But Bardu temporarily takes 8th place from Owen. And now Quimbles fights back up the inside going into the chicane. Will they make contact? Oh, Bardu keeps the position. And Owen will look to do it going into turn 1. 2 Force Indy drivers. Not the best of friends off the track. Not the best of friends on the track either, to be honest. As Owen goes for a move up the inside, a lunge. Oh, this is great racing. No contact yet. Force India will just be happy to have some good drivers in their paddock because, of course, you remember Jamie, the Ford Meister himself, the Ford merchant, did not give Force India any credibility. But Aidan Griffins and Owen are restoring that now because they are fighting very cleanly for some points positions. The 2 Force Indias then, fighting for position 8th and 9th. They've kept it clean so far. But Aiden lunged up the insides, too far back. Owen keeps the position, but does he? Goes wide, it appears. Aiden Griffins. Will he have a better acceleration?
Is that good enough?
Oh, he does. Owen's down to 9th and Aiden takes 8th. Owen, though, sits behind him. He'll wait for his
2
move. There's
incomplete
another lap to
damages
start
are
this one.
actually killing me.
Once again, like Monaco, the gap's coming right down, but is it too late? I think so. He might get a move into the hairpin, might get a move into the final chicane. Wingsman, that gap must be about 2-3 tenths. The final lap of this race. Softy going for his 3rd win of the season, Wingsman going for his 1st. The reigning champions had a horrible start to the season, but he needs some wins now. However, these consistent podium finishes will move him back up. Wingsman now. Can he make up for not taking the win at Monaco? Will Softy take back-to-back race wins and move himself into the lead of the championship? Because I don't think Phil's going to get enough points. The gap was 15 before now.
That's what it is.
This was Wingsman's last chance. This race isn't over just yet. There's traffic ahead, won't play a part. Softy though, I think he's too far ahead. Into the final chicane, as long as he gets good acceleration. Out of the final corner, Wingsman's going to move, does he?
Oh,
I'm
no!
not sure. Softy's going to win the race. Softy
You're joking.
just about wins the race, I think, from Wingsman.
Oh, just like in Monaco. Fuck me.
Jake on Phil. Phil needs to be 5th place or Softy takes the lead of the championship. And Phil's down in 6th anyway. So Softy is the new championship leader. Oh, and Jake pins it. Jake's off. Jake's celebrating while spinning it. I've not seen that before. The man driver, very happy with that crash. He fucking loved it. As Owen's come home 8th, so what happened to Aiden? What happened to the other Force India driver? He does not.
Out of fuel,
want to
brilliant,
talk about
fantastic.
it. Wow. Imagine running out of fuel on the final lap.
Not a point scored. I had a 3-second
Paul
penalty.
got 10th. Paul took a point.
I had a penalty.
Yes!
Dominic.
Damn it, I look like he did just
Can
the
you do
right
me a
thing.
favour?
Slow down extra
Yeah.
in the final corner.